What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back with another Chris Watts type video. We're gonna be looking at pretty much the TikTok Chris. Time is only getting shorter and shorter, and he's gonna talk, but there's stuff that's going on in prison that's with him that's not going so good. It's getting smaller for him to not or get out of this shell of being surrounded by people that know of his involvement, or not his involvement, his murderous tries on his family. So we're gonna be taking a look at all of this right now from Sage. Everybody's been definitely wanting me to watch this, react, and so forth, and update with it when it comes to Chris being in prison, which we saw a picture not too long pop up. He doesn't look too good. He's balding. He's smiling. He looks bigger, fatter, and stuff like that. People are saying that he's gonna possibly get it. We don't know, but we're gonna take a look at it right now. So before we go any further, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel by hitting that whiteboard icon down the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so I do post videos like this one. You guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video, and then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I'm so blessed and thankful for all of you guys. So keep on doing what you guys are doing, and we'll continue to grow together. Speaking of support, check out Sage as well. Go over to her channel. She's a reader and so forth. Definitely gotta check her stuff out. I know there's people out there that are probably like Zowoki, are you trying to tell me I should be into this stuff, or I should believe in this? No, that is not what I'm saying. Just go over there and check it out. If you don't like it, leave. But that being said, let's take a look at her video of TikTok Chris Watts. TikTok. So let's take a look.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sage here. I wanted to do a Chris Watts prison update,
Perfect.
and yeah, it's been a while since I've done one.
And we've heard from people that are in, or not in prison with Chris, but work with Chris or work around Chris, and they say things are not as peachy as you think that Chris is having in prison. So he's getting what he deserves.
So I just kind of want to see where we're at right now. So anyway, let's do this because I'm really curious.
I like to see how he talks now, having time in prison.
I did shuffle, and of course, I'll allege my opinion, not facts. And I did shuffle before I started this video. I am using the Marie Lenormand Bluebird
Deck pack.
deck. You can see that.
And I like the way that she presents her findings.
And I also use the my version of the Grand Tableau. That's what the spread is called. One more. All right. Oh,
Coughing
okay.
right off the
I want
bat.
to show everybody something. So,
Dang.
usually the very first card, when I pull out the very first card, has the most significance in the reading. And you saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. You saw me cut the deck. The very first card that comes out
Coughing.
is the coffin. Trying to make it so you guys can see it without the light glaring on it.
People say
That's
that
the coffin.
they see that he
So let's see where this
possibly
takes us, huh?
might die in prison. They didn't say what,
Yeah.
how. The snake is the second one. Did a ship the man? Wow, it's booming. I definitely do enjoy her ways of how she reads these cards that are up and down, left or right, and so forth. And then if you see other people that are on different channels, they'll put like 4, 8 cards at a time and sit there or pull one card and stuff like that. I kind of like her style. I don't know. Sickle, which I always thought was death. But apparently I was
Never
wrong.
use reversed cards. That's just my style,
She pulls them from the back.
in case anybody's wondering. I've developed how I've done the cards for a long time, and this is what works for me. Wow. Okay.
Okay, where's the woman? Woman's at the end.
All right.
What does it say,
So
Sage?
again, I want to bring your attention to
The coffin.
coffin, which was the very first card that I had drawn. Next to the snake is definitely
Not good.
an affirmation about
What's to come?
unaliving. The birch rod is, bliss gone awry. It's just despair and agony. It's
Pain.
disruption of peace. The lilies in this instance, it's about peace, and it's underneath the snake, which is not peace. So this is why I don't use
Like a
reverse
yin
cards,
and
is
yang.
because the cards will speak for themselves in regards to in what position they are next to each other. So this is definitely a big disruption of peace. There is talk of movement regarding um, possible a movement of where he's going to be. He might be going to a different prison or a
I
different
did hear
cell
that.
block. I kind of, I don't know, there's lots of chitter chatter about it. Kind of makes me wonder if it has something to do with the actual movement of what prison he might be going to, or a different prison. That we can actually figure that
I
out
wonder if
here
they
in
would
a
ever
little bit if we
transport him.
really want to. Either way, there's movement. There's movement with him where he's going, either with another, excuse me, another um, cell block, which very well could be. So anyway, it's very interesting. And I also want to point something else out too, is imminent doom with movement.
That's not
And
good.
also I want to point out um, a very painful lesson. The garden is like a lesson to be learned, very painful. And with luck, the contract will be brought out. So it looks like to me now, okay, here's my opinion, you guys. So I really feel that, and this is my opinion, that Chris Watts deserves to be miserable,
Yes, agreed.
to milk that misery
Yes.
of every second of his life that he
Yes.
has on this earthly plane before he goes on to to even worse misery. You know, I want I personally feel that he needs to live a very, very long, miserable life
But I still think he
on this
deserved death
earthly
penalty.
plane. And because he is definitely not
I just don't like that
living
he's
a
on.
good life there, right?
I have heard that he's on dating sites and he's enjoyed some people's company, and apparently he does have uh, a girlfriend slash fiance. I'm like, what are we doing in prison? He should not be enjoying that. Like I said, he's got the food, he's got free health care. I mean, he's got a place over his head. He's not got the best amenities, but I guarantee he's enjoying his life.
There's not too many people that like him, obviously.
Unfortunately, there are people that like
Um,
him.
he has no friends.
Or people that
you
are
know.
like friends. He probably has people that think he's a friend.
It's almost like, you guys, there's like talk and an exchange of money
Hmm.
regarding plans. And this is when I usually do my cards, I get these little uh, picture views of things as well. It's kind of like a gateway to my third eye, and I'm able to see little bits and pieces and sometimes reels of information. Like it's like a movie video a little bit. So I see like these, like a payoff. There's going to be
D.A. Rourke possibly had to pay off.
there's plans involved regarding in, in about his demise, about Chris Watts' demise. Sorry, I don't mean to be
Oh, people
stuttering
are
over my
paying to
words,
have
but
him
I keep on seeing these images of these big guys exchanging things. They're
and a Darko CEOs,
oh, you know what they're
big head
doing?
honchos.
Oh, he now I have no concept of linear time, but what I see is them doing a to see who will get to him first kind of a thing.
Like
Like there's somebody's betting. They're
catch.
betting on
Oh, I've
who's going
heard
to get to him
this
first, and this is a big deal there, you guys. Oh,
because that will make headlines.
and you know, I don't. Here's the deal with Chris Watts being in prison. Everybody wants a piece of him. He is definitely not in a safe place for him.
And
He is
whoever
at the
took him
lowest
out,
of the low in the rung of in the prison system. There is no one likes him. No one likes him. And when like the prison guards take him to different places,
mhm,
it risks their life as well,
true, it
because
does.
these guys in prison are just they're wanting so badly to get a piece of Chris Watts. And I feel like things are getting closer. I see things getting exchanged and bets being made, and who's going to get to him first. And I have to tell you guys, I really don't feel like things are going to be.
Any better?
I feel like time is limited for Chris Watts. I really
I love
do.
to hear it.
And I don't know if it's going to be an easy unaliving either.
Well, that
Ooh,
can't be
and
good.
it's going to be done by a big guy, a big guy.
If this happens, oh man,
Oh, ruthless, has nothing else to lose, and it will happen. What will happen with this guy is garner a lot of. This is just how the prison works, I guess. I mean, this is just what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is a lot of respect within the prison system if he gets to him first.
huh.
Uh, I feel like I don't know. I feel like his first name starts with a B, the guy that's in prison that's gonna.
If this big guy comes out and does something to Chris, and Chris is gone, and we see that his name has a B in the beginning, this is going to make headlines.
That's gonna win the bet. But it's gonna happen when there's more movement with Chris Watts in the prison system. So they're just waiting, and they're biding their time. That's all they got is time. That's all they have is
Oh
time.
yeah,
Another thing I wanted to address is, see, there's a tower, which means a jail system in this respect,
Mm-hmm.
and to the corner of that is a cross, which is suffering, increase in suffering, and emotional, mental suffering. Um, and at the bottom of that suffering, right here,
Is
is
the
the
woman.
lady, which in this respect is I'm gonna say Shanann. And next to Shanann is the crossroad, which is she's really um I feel like
Excuse me.
she influences his dreams a lot. I feel like there's I feel like she is telling him, not giving him peace, you know. And
Haunting his
you guys,
dreams.
I got to tell you,
Or
she's
she's
she's crossed over, don't get me wrong,
good.
but she's still healing from this. And
But they don't know no time.
I do believe this is part of the karmic balance that's trying to right itself. Um, and the yeah, he sure is. He's getting. Um, I have to be so careful on what I say. I wish I could just speak
Yeah, you
freely,
gotta
but
watch your words.
because it would make it so much easier. She is encouraging his misery, okay?
Good.
And she doesn't even have to be mean about it, you guys. And so this is kind of um how this kind of works is like he created this karma for himself. And so all
Which
she
he
has to
deserves.
do is float in and out of his dreams, and it's agony, right? Um
Twisted, which
because
is
he's
good.
scared. He is really truly scared on what he's going to meet on the other side, because he knows the horrible evil that he's done.
And
And
that will
even
come for
though
him.
he's saying that he is religious and reads the Bible, that's in all actuality what that is
People go like a few ways in prison. They go gym rat. They go spiritual. They go silent. And there was one other one I can't remember. They kind of go. They're like the know-it-all. Like they know everything in the prison, stuff like that. They're a prison rat kind of thing. But um, Chris is quite a bit of those. It's definitely interesting that she says this and so forth. So let's continue.
he's trying to pave the way, because that's all he has left is the
Demise
afterlife now. I mean, he doesn't have anything else
to look
to go for
forward.
him.
Look forward to.
And he's scared. He's really scared, and because he's only scared for himself, you guys. He's not scared. He's not scared for anybody else, and he regrets what he's done only because how it affected him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel a bit sorry for this guy, not even a little
He
bit,
wish he could take it back.
not even a little
I
bit.
bet.
And
But
that darkness, that dark.
there's a difference between remorse and there's a difference between regret. Regret is you regret it because something with either you or whatever have you. And what he said before, it really hits home that um he's not gonna make it. So
thing that visits him is really putting some strong suggestions to him. Uh, and I kind of see what I see is almost a manifestation of this dark thing
entity I,
that was manifested when this happened.
that I keep seeing.
Um, and I won't go back on that and revisit that, but uh, it's like a physical manifestation now. It's getting stronger.
Because it's feeding off of misery.
Like it's poking him, pinching him.
It's like Satan was like, "Here, Chris Watts,
Yeah.
here's this demon to bug
Oh,
you."
oh, oh, and you know what he's doing is he thinks it's Shanann doing that, but it's really that dark thing that was created,
The dark presence. So it's probably whispering him, "You took my kids.
or that it was created when
You took me away." Oh, I hope that haunts him.
between him, in my opinion, um, between him and NK. I believe that because of what happened and what was conjured, this was created out of pure evil, pure evil. Anyway, that thing is getting stronger. He's just, you guys, there is no peace for this man. And I do not feel a bit sorry for him
Neither
at
do I.
all. Not at all.
Hope one of these days he like snaps out of it and actually
Yeah,
says something worthwhile.
interesting. So, yeah. And I almost feel as if, now I don't want to bring the parents of Shanann or his parents into this, but I almost feel like reality is setting in with them as well. Not Shanann's parents, they already know, but
The Watts.
and her family, but his parents, there is a light coming on regarding. I don't know if they're still acknowledging it, but they feel it in their hearts. And I don't see a whole lot more. It's like the communication at first was pretty good. Parents were
And now they're
talking to
getting
him as much
tired.
as they possibly could, sending him things and whatnot, but it's not like that as much anymore, you guys. So he's pretty much by himself, except for the nasty, disgusting, you guys, these girls that are sending him
It's
letters,
disgusting.
fan mail. This is so gross, you guys.
It is.
And I really wish what they would do is maybe they have, maybe we need to find it, is a current picture of Chris Watts now,
Oh, I see him.
because he doesn't look anything like he did
It
before.
does not.
He doesn't look anything like he did before. Um,
He looks like a prison
prison
mate.
has not been good to this guy at all. So, anyway, these girls, I don't know what they're lacking in why they feel that he deserves their attention at all. It's really sad, if nothing else. It's disgusting and sad because he does get fan mail still from these
Disgusting.
girls.
They shouldn't even give him the chance
No,
to do
no,
that.
I don't know why anybody would
No
want that.
writing, no
I wouldn't want to associate
messages.
with him. I wouldn't, in that manner at all. No direct contact or even indirect via mail, email, nothing. I wouldn't want nothing. I don't know why these girls do. It's sad. It's
I don't.
no confidence, lack of confidence. I don't
Or
know. But
they want to
anyway,
save him.
it's gross. It's so gross. Anyway, all right, everybody. So
His life sucks in prison.
again,
Fantastic.
I totally
Something
suck
bad might
when it
happen.
comes to linear time frames, and I couldn't tell you when all this is going to go down for him, but I really feel
She
like his
said,
time is limited.
big
And I
man.
really wish, I
Let her
so
be.
wish that it wasn't. I wish that he
Would suffer.
lives a very long, miserable life in that cell.
I mean, I hopeful too,
That's
but
what
I
I
also
want.
want the death penalty on
And I'm
him.
sure, and everybody has their own opinion, but yeah, I really don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Anyway, all right. I think that's about it. And I actually want to point something else out. In a lot of my other readings, there's the child here, the stars next to him, and
Which means
that's um, children that have passed over. And he's turned, and this is the
turning
gentleman,
away.
he's turned his back on that. And he makes this big boo. He wants people to think that now don't get mad at the messenger here, but this is just what I'm kind of channeling right now is he wants people to think that he was a good father, which I don't know.
He
And
was.
I almost like hear him say I was a good father.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
gosh.
keep telling yourself that.
You guys, he is so delusional.
Like somebody else that's on the other side that talks to him, and then her first name is that starts with a C.
Ugh, gross. All right. Well, I'm gonna let everybody know again about the contest.
Yeah, we don't
And
need to
please
know.
keep an eye.
So with that being said, guys, what do you think? Do you think Chris has a long, healthy, and joyous life ahead of him, or are his days coming to a tock, tick tock kind of thing where it's getting closer and closer to his demise? What did you guys think? Our thoughts? Not thanks. Don't forget to subscribe on both channels, mine and Sage. Links are in the description for you guys to do that. Hit the like button, subscribe, like I said, and we're all good. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time.